Okay guys, today I thought I would show you a little bit about how I take care of my flint on my gun, how I sharpen it. It's a very simple process, and obviously as you shoot it gets duller, sometimes it'll chip, and instead of just throwing it away and getting a new one, you can do a little bit of knapping and sharpen it up and keep using it. Okay, so the first thing that I do is you want to put your flintlock on half cock, and then I'll take a toothpick and I'll plug the touch hole so that none of the chips from my flint will get into there and plug things up. Okay, so here's two different flints. Here's a good flint, the one that was in my gun. It's nice and sharp, and as you can see, it's got a nice sharp edge on it there. Let me see if I can focus this camera a little bit. There we go. It's got a nice sharp edge on there. I've shot it a few times, but it's still good. In comparison, here's one that I'm going to be working on. It's, as you can see, it's chipped and it's kind of dull there. Okay, what I use is a nail, and I got this nail off of a job. I've been in construction for most of my life, and we were doing a job on an old farmhouse that supposedly Jesse James had spent the night in one of the rooms. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but it was definitely an old house. And as we were taking it apart to remodel it, we found a lot of these old nails that resemble 18th century nails. So I went ahead and kept a couple because we were just throwing them away. And that's what I use to chip my flint. And I'll be just using the pole of my tomahawk here to hit with. Now if you want to just take small tiny chips, you want to hit straight down like so, or if you have a really dull flint, which this one is, you want to hit more of an angle so that it'll take longer chips back this way. As you hit at an angle, it'll take more of a, how do I want to say? If you hit straight down, it just takes small little chips off the front. Whereas here, the edge is very dull, so I want to take chips that kind of angle back, longer chips, and make it sharp. So and hit at an angle. So all I do is hold it right on that edge. Give it a little chip. Don't know if you can see that or not. I'll get this out. But there's a longer, kind of like I said, a long, narrow chip. And you just keep doing that. Okay, I've kind of finished it up now. Like, after you take some of your long chips and get it kind of sharp, you can hold your nail upright and just take off real small chips to make your the edge of your flint smoother or more even, so that it'll hit your frizzen more evenly. And then get these chips out of here. Close your frizzen up, and you can check. Let me get my little toothpick here. You can check. See if I can get this where you can see it better. check the angle of your flint with the angle of your frizzen. Make sure that when the flint hits your frizzen that it's even, and you have an even you'll have better sparks that way. So once you get it lined up, you can go ahead and make sure that your flint is tight in there by tightening this screw down. And then you can go ahead and check it. Make sure your gun is unloaded and pointed in a safe direction. And we got sparks. And that's pretty much all there is to it, folks. Thanks for watching.